I am feeling Spirit's energy pulling on me to do a reading. Earlier I was like, do I feel like I should do a reading? And I was feeling called to it. And then I kept ignoring the feeling. And so, and then a wasp, I was on my phone scrolling for like almost an hour actually. And then a wasp made its way into my house somehow, and I somehow was able to get that wasp out without it stinging me or my dog. And so taking that as a sign from God that I am supposed to do this, because again, I felt like I was being called to earlier, and I was like, do I feel like I really should do that, or am I just thinking that, like, you know, second guessing yourself? But Spirit is guiding me to do a reading, and so here we are, shuffling at the moment. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. Bro, I honestly need to learn like different ways to shuffle because my hands are so small. I find it so difficult. But you know, we're gonna trust the process, trust that whatever we pull, that is what we are meant to see. So first card, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Delays, lack of movement, lack of energy, lack of passion, feeling weighed down or bored. Oh, a crow actually just flew by. I have a bird feeder out here in my backyard, and so we have lots of bird friends that will visit us, but crows could be a sign for you. I was feeling this energy, so let's continue. What else do we need to see or hear, Spirit? Three of Wands, also reverse. Playing small, lack of planning, lack of foresight, unexpected delays, obstacles to long-term goals. Okay. And then the Star upright. Spirit, why? Sometimes, you know, you feel like Spirit's being loud with you. Maybe there is something that you have been being called to do, whether that be like, you know, like a project you're wanting to work on. Let's say like you're into songwriting. Maybe there's like a song you've had an idea for, but you've been putting off, you know, like actually committing and doing that. I'm sharing that because like that's something that I've felt called to do recently, is write music. And I've written multiple songs and I haven't like executed any of them. I haven't like, you know, started I've written the lyrics, but I haven't started the actual process. And so I have been getting signs from Spirit, poo poo, shoo shoo, evil eye energy, go away. But I have been getting signs from Spirit, like this is something that I'm supposed to do, and I just keep putting it off. But yeah, so maybe if it's not songwriting, maybe it is a new job for you, like a new opportunity. Maybe you saw, like, again, a job, something that you've been interested in, but you feel underqualified, or you're just like, oh, like, you know, again, underqualified, like, would I even, like, be a real candidate? Like, is that even a potential, or am I, like, dreaming too big? Crow is back, or this might be another crow. No, it's a different crow. So yeah, crows, birds, if that's a sign for you. Just looked at me too. Yes. So that maybe it could be like checking out something. You might hear a friend. Checking out like a group, if there's something that you've been wanting to join, but you've been feeling too nervous, been putting it aside, thinking about all of the reasons why you shouldn't do something. This is your sign. Like, stop thinking so much, you know. stop being so analytical and in your brain, and just be present, live in the moment. And if you really are feeling tugged in a specific direction, like, trust that that is for a reason. And so if there's like a new like group you want to like join, you know, like for example, if you want to check out like a church, if that's something you're interested in, or if there's like a community service like opportunity that you've been interested in, but like you've never done anything like that before, and so it makes you kind of like weary of trying it, this is your sign. Like, go for it, do it. Yeah, playing small, lack of planning, lack of foresight, unexpected delays. So this was the past energy, right? That was the past energy, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands in the reverse, yeah. And upright, we got the Star, right? And I'm gonna like look at the picture, like, cause yeah, you're like getting some water and pouring some of it into the ground, and there's a bird. It's funny how spirit works, you know. Sometimes I really look at my cards and sometimes I don't, but there's a bird on the tree in this picture. The star, it symbolizes hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune, good omen, rejuvenation. And it's a 17, which 7 is like one of my angel numbers. I mean, obviously there's multiple angel numbers, but that's like one that always sticks out to me is 7. 17, which reduces to 8, is about power and success. So this is your sign. Take a leap of faith, trust yourself. Not even a leap of faith, like this is something that you have been being guided to do or start, but you have been too in your brain, too overthinking, you know. Stop overthinking so much and go for it, you know. Put yourself out there, allow yourself to show up as you are in the moment. And like, I know for me personally, doing stuff, I feel very anxious, like, and uncomfortable, honestly, just in life in general lately. I'm a stay-at-home mom, if you are new here, and for years, like, I stayed home and, like, you know, well, for the first year of life with my first child, we didn't like get out at all. Like, I didn't go to the library, I wouldn't go to the parks. I was like super, like, I had postpartum anxiety. I have been diagnosed with generalized anxiety in the past, but I had postpartum anxiety, like really, really bad, like crippling anxiety. Was terrified of people, like going outside, was worried that like people were gonna try to harm me or my child, like just those like reoccurring, like horrible, like consuming thoughts that like the world like is a fearful place and something or somebody is gonna harm you, or you know, my baby. That's like, I was stuck in that. And it wasn't until we moved that I was forced to get out of that mindset, because I was living in an RV, and it was such a confined space. It was like, I have to get out of here, like I have to move, I have to get sunlight, I have to, like, not just for myself but for my kid. And so that really like pushed me to have to force myself to go out into the world. And then since then, you know, I've had my second kid, and I am estranged from my family. That caused a lot of trauma and issues and anxiety with that, and showing up as I am and being vulnerable. But we're healing. We're, you know, we're here in this together. Another crow friend just came up. But yes, sharing all of this because I'm there with you. Like, my shoulders were like it's your sign. Like, if you're feeling tense, especially in your shoulders and your neck, like, feel it, be tense, and then breathe, release, you know, let it go. Do some stretching, yoga if you're feeling called to that. But yes, that was the former energy, and allow yourself to show up as you are. If you're slightly anxious, like, that's okay. And know that, like, there's no pressure. It's like, you know, oh, I'm so anxious, I'm so awkward. Like, I've had those thought processes, like, when I'm showing up in places, in new environments, like, oh my god, I'm so awkward. It's okay. It's a part of the process, you know? Like, you're relearning how to exist. And also, if you have been, like, spiritually growing and evolving, like, you're learning to, another bird, oh, two little birds, you're learning, I don't know what kind these are, but they're so cute. I honestly, I try to take pictures of them so I can, like, look it up, figure out what kind of bird they are, but they fly away so fast. Anyways, actually, there was 3 of them too. But yes, allow yourself to show up as is. Spirit, I'm feeling called to 3 more. So, temperance, upright, balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. Number 14, the hermit, upright, soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, interdependence, inner guidance, meditation, and consciousness. And then the 9 of Swords, upright, anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, despair. Okay, so with these last 3, learning to find balance in your day-to-day life, balancing the energy that you're feeling, and the energy that you're trying to call in, if that makes sense. I don't know if that is resonating. And being patient, that's something that I struggle with, and when I watch, like, readers myself, that's something that I've been being reiterated, as patience is, like, not my strong suit. But we're working on it, you know. Temperance, yes. The hermit, upright, so yeah, you're finding wisdom, being okay being alone. Maybe you're being called to meditate, journal, if that's something that you like to do. Just really trusting your intuition and being okay. And maybe, like, you have been, because, like I said in the past, you know, being a stay-at-home mom, I used to be, like, hermit full-time, like, you know, all the time. But it was, like, from a place of fear, and, like, this energy, like, being in the hermit mode, not from a place of fear, but from, like, needing to refill your cup. And so listening to your body and those cues of when you need to rejuvenate and recharge, that's when you want to go into hermit mode, and really, like, using that time wisely. You know, I was on my phone scrolling for like an hour, and I did this last night. I couldn't sleep, and instead of journaling like I felt like I should, I just scrolled for 2 hours. And so yeah, when you're being called to be in your hermit mode, like, really make sure you're using your time wisely and investing in yourself. And sometimes investing in yourself is just resting, like, just, you know, taking a nap if you feel called to, or going to bed early, whatever it is that you feel like you need. Selflessness and integration. Yeah, selflessness and integrating. So integrating those the different energy, the different frequencies that, you know, the past energy, and then what you are coming into. And then, yeah, upright, strength, for the 9 of Swords, strength, compassion, completion, optimism, suffering. So completing that cycle of suffering. This is your sign. Like, Spirit is saying, do the thing that you have been being called to do, feel like you're being pushed. Like, these are your options, and, like, this is what you want to do, but you're not doing it for fear of A, B, and C. Like, really, really think about like why you may be avoiding the thing that you are interested in, and like not overanalyzing it, but knowing like I don't have anything to be afraid of. You know, there is no fear in showing up as I am, and opening myself up to new experiences. And so, yeah. Gonna end the message here. If you got anything from this, if this resonated with you, let me know please in the comments. I would really appreciate that, or give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're new, if you like my energy, if you want to stick around and see future readings.